trading forex, would never need no record deal. Making my own investment, market printing me money. Peace, guys. Welcome back to ZENSFXHUB, where fundamentals are simplified. And pretty much, I'm gonna be doing a market breakdown of the trades that I'll be looking at for this week or for the upcoming weeks to come. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with EU. I am gonna make these videos. I'm gonna get straight to the point. If you do want longer breakdown videos, please let me know and I will slow it down. But I don't be trying to make my videos too long. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I just like to get straight to the point. So when it comes to EU, right, I don't know if I showed you this before, but EU has been consolidating between 105 and 110 for the longest now. So this is why I'm kind of skeptical with trading EU. I do see EU trading higher on the lower time frame. I do see EU maybe coming back down to retest this level and then continuing higher. Because we did have some negative readings of the first week of July when it comes to the US. So this is why we see it. We got like a nice big push to the upside when it comes to EU. I'm just not too sure if it's going to, you know, continue to go higher from where it's at, or if it's actually going to go lower and break these levels and head to 105. So right now I'm playing the sidelines with EU. Again, the only reason why I'm bullish on EU is because we did have such a lot of negative readings fundamentally for the US. So that is the US compared to the euro, you know what I'm saying, with the US being a little bit slight negative for the first week of July, could potentially push EU up to the upside. So I'm not too sure. I do have this trade idea here. I'm not too sure if I'm going to trade it. It's just something to look at. And again, I don't go any lower when I'm marking up my charts and stuff like that, because I am a swing trader. So I have no business marking my charts up on the 1 hour, the 2 hour, none of that. Okay. Now, UJ, I would say this in every single video I possibly will make. I am bullish on all my yen pairs until the yen tells me otherwise. Okay, so this is why, even though the US did have some negative readings fundamentally for the first week of July, I'm still going to be buying UJ. All right, so the only thing I'm waiting for right now with UJ is for it to come back down and retest a little bit before continuing to the upside. So I'm looking for something like this, and I could possibly even see it, you know, come down a little bit lower and then trade higher. All I know is that I am buying UJ. So right now I'm just waiting on my hands for the retest to come. Even if you look on a monthly time frame, we did have, you know, some like a nice bullish run. So we didn't really get a big retest on a monthly time frame, but we kind of do get the retest on the weekly time frame. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, UJ do decide to trade all the way back down to 150 and continue higher. Even if it decides to do that, looking at it from the monthly, even if it does decide to come back down and retest, I still would be bullish on this until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So if it does do that, I would, and you know, if it does do that, this is about, you know, this is a 907 pip move. So that's actually a great move to the downside. Would I trade it? Probably not, because I don't like to counter trend trade. When I get a trend and I'm sticking to that trend, I like to stick to it unless fundamentally or unless the market is clearly showing me something different. As of right now, UJ is super bullish to me, so I have no reason to be trying to look for sells. Okay, that's how you know, end up making mistakes and losing money on your account, because you're focused on two directions. I'd rather focus on one direction and capitalize off that. Okay, so bullish on UJ until otherwise. Now silver, I am bullish on silver as well. Again, when there's a lot of uncertainty going on with the US dollar, the US dollar is doing poorly, silver and gold tends to do very well, because when there's uncertainty, foreign investors dump their money into gold and silver, because those currencies they're not going nowhere anytime soon. The US dollar could disappear tomorrow. You will still be able to buy silver, gold, and copper. Okay, so this is why I'm bullish on silver. Now, if I go on a 4 hour time frame, this does look like a nice trade for me to pull on. I might take this trade right now. Honestly, I might go ahead and just get in for the buy. I could possibly see, if I go back to the daily, I could possibly see, you know, two things, right? I could see this happening. I could see, you know, silver pushing above this level, retesting this level, and then continuing higher, or or I could just go ahead and get in now and then just ride the wave. And then when it does come down to retest again, I can go ahead and get in for another trade and take it higher. So I'm thinking about pulling on this trade. And if I go ahead and show you gold, it looks super similar to me. So I have the same idea for gold and silver, and I'm really thinking about pulling on these trades. Actually, right now, I might go ahead and get in live for y'all. I don't know yet. You'll see by the end of this video. Now, my yen pairs. I'm super. Again, I'm super bullish on all my yen pairs. The only thing that I'm waiting for when it comes to EJ is I'm waiting for a retest. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a strong 3-week bullish, strong run to the upside. If I go ahead and show you on a daily time frame, we haven't really gotten a real retest just yet. So I'm just waiting for UJ to shit to hell before I go ahead and look for buys. Again, I am bullish on all my yen pairs. If I show you CJ, same thing. I'm waiting for CJ to come back down to give me a nice retest before I continue buying it to the upside. And again, if I show you the yen's future, this is why I am bullish on all my yen pairs. Just look at this trend. This trend is just going to the downside. You feel what I'm trying to say? So until we start to, come back up, create some higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, I am super duper bearish on the yen. You know what I'm saying? So compare CJ, UJ, and EJ, I am buying for the rest of the year. Unless fundamentally the yen starts to do more rate hikes and get their economy, get the yen growing, get the economy growing and stirring, because they've been stagnated for a few years now. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. If you like these market breakdown videos, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you like and what you don't like, and I'll try to make adjustments to that. If you haven't already, please go to my Fundamentals Simplified playlist, and you can now watch all the fundamental videos broken down in simple terms so that you can start applying it to your trading, okay? So I see you guys in the next video, and I trust you're doing well. Peace.